Welcome to Arresting Normality. My name's Aaron, joined as always with Travis from How It Games and Cody from Stealing Life. How are you? How is life? What are we doing today? That was probably one of the most obnoxious openings I think we ever possibly could have done.
I thought a movie was starting.
I'm going to leave it all in, too.
Thought it was that
the whole thing.
The THX movie thing?
Yes.
That's what I was thinking.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, man. That was awful.
Okay, so very quickly, I want to amend something that I had said in a previous video about NFTs, because that was such a riveting conversation from beforehand. They are not associated with cryptocurrency. It is a way.
Wait, I thought they were.
No, they are. They are a type of cryptocurrency, but they're not associated with a value. What the NFT itself is it's basically like a certificate of authenticity, and it's checked the same way that cryptocurrency is. So it's a way of making, because like if you sell a painting of like Picasso or something like that, you know, for the most part that you have the right painting.
Right.
So basically the only thing that an NFT does is make sure that it's authentic.
That it's real, and there's only one of them.
Wow, so they're even worse than I thought they were.
Maybe.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
That is fucking
There's no way those are going to be worth money now.
Okay.
No, a clip of LeBron dunking
will
never be worth money, Aaron.
That's true.
Never be worth anything.
But people who've been spending their lives getting really good at 3D animation and pictures and stuff like that, and they finally have some way of distributing their stuff in a way that makes them go like, hey, you can own this now without it just being distributed across the internet, and everyone saying, well, it's like, doesn't matter who owns it because everyone can see it. It's like, no, you actually have this is yours. And
I still don't think people are going to care.
It's still
enough.
art, and it's still going to be
it is art, but nobody's going to care because you can see it.
Art.
I know. So but here's the deal is right after we had that conversation, I think sometime last week, the guy who made the monies on the stuffs, he sold a collage of it was like 500 days of work. So he made a single picture every single day for 500 days. He sold that collage, and it sold for $69 million.
Stupid. That guy's never going to make that money back.
Who, the person who bought it?
Yeah.
Oh, no, definitely not.
That's so stupid.
But he sold it for $69 million.
It's all money laundering. It's all bookkeeping.
I want to know who bought it and why.
Probably someone who has way more money than they should. But the guy who was, and now I know who his name is, the guy who made those pictures, his name was Beeple. And he's great. He's my favorite. He's Canadian, and he curses a lot, and it's hilarious. And he's like super down to earth.
Cody's Canadian, curses a lot.
He doesn't curse all that much.
I curse quite a bit.
Yes, he does. Fuck
yeah,
Cody.
I sure do. I've been known to let her rip every once in a while.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of rep. Just let her rip.
Oh, there you go. By the way, camera up.
He put his camera up for us, so
cool.
we can see his beautiful, dumb, stupid face.
I like looking at his stupid face. It makes me feel like I actually have friends.
I'm right here.
Friend.
Cody's like, what am I? Fucking
right.
See?
Dude.
Okay, friend.
Is this because I don't curse enough?
No, it's plural. It's pluralization.
Cody's like, fuck shit, damn cunt, fuck.
Fuck.
The whole episode.
Fuck.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, we don't have to go too far into it. I just do not think that inherently the NFTs will hold any value, especially if you can view them and just like the only thing special about them is that you can claim ownership to it.
Well, it's just whatever someone's willing to pay for bullshit.
Yeah, it's not necessarily bullshit. buddy.
It's bullshit.
It's not buddy. You're paying for the artist. You're not necessarily paying for the art. You're paying for the artist and what value you appraise that person at. It really...
I would be 0 for me.
Yeah.
Really.
Well, you have nothing to base that on. If your value was what's his face, Burt McCracken, then you would have a different association for the value of stuff that he would make. If you had...
No, I would tell you about it. The association of the value that I would make would be based off previous sales from things that I own of his. So if he made a song that was an NFT that I could prove I had ownership of it, I would probably give him around $10 to $15 because that's what I'd pay for a CD. I mean,
I feel the same way with comic books because I understand what you're saying. Like if Frank Miller does a book, I want it.
What
right?
if that... Now, let me put you in a different context. If Frank Miller made a comic book that was one of a kind, they didn't mass print it, they only put out one.
Is it cool?
It's super cool.
It depends on...
But you could see it otherwhere else. The only difference is that you can prove that you own it.
Okay, yeah, see, that changes it. If I can see it, oh, that's not good.
Oh, fuck.
Do we need to pause for a second?
Talking.
So... if the only difference is like I can prove that it's mine, but I can see it other places, I'm not going to give you a lot of money for it because I just don't. I mean, people would though. I guess people do. They pay you like obscene amounts of money to get a page of Superman 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I unless you're like, well, and that's the thing. It's not even physical. You can't even hold it.
That's true.
There's no difference in knowing.
I'm a musician, and as a musician, nothing I make is fucking physical. You can't hold my music, you know? And it...
No, but I can tell you that I would pay a lot more for a mic that Burt McCracken sang with than I would for a picture that he made that I could view other places, but I could prove ownership of it.
Kind of true, because, you can get $10 a month Spotify and listen to all the Burt McCracken songs you want. But if you want something that was actually
but if I had like a shirt signed by him or different. A mic he used,
but just proving you own a song, even though everybody on Spotify can go get it, listen to it. I don't see the value.
That's kind of that's. I mean, and like with a Picasso painting, you can look at him online, but like if you own that, you own his painting. He touched this with his hands.
Yeah,
the thing is
Picasso sucks though.
They're also,
you
guys are.
He didn't know where to put the eyes.
He didn't know what people looked like.
But.
Oh,
he must have been talking to Salvador Dali about like how people.
But he didn't do it right.
Dali was way better than Picasso.
Dali was so much better.
Yeah,
at least his stuff is interesting. Picasso's just like, whatever, fuck it.
Yeah, fuck rules.
I'm pretty sure he was the inspiration for Mr. Potato. But
it's like he tripped while painting, and just whatever went wherever, it didn't matter. He's like, all right, now I got to do the eye. Oh shit! And it went on top, and he was like, leave it.
Let's go with it.
Just leave it.
It's fine, I guess. But go ahead, Aaron. We were pissing you off there for a minute. What's up?
No, I was just waiting for you guys to end. So,
I just like how you bring up Picasso. It's just Picasso sucks. One of the most world-renowned fucking painters of all time. That's like sucks.
And the thing is
what a tool.
None of us are.
He's no Frank Miller. I'll tell you that.
Are art people, we're not a fan, of traditionalist type art, and it's a different world and it has a different scope of value.
Traditional art. I have so many comics.
That is by no means traditional.
It's kind of
no, it's not. It's a different form of medium of art medium, but it's not art per se.
It's art.
But like, I guess where I'm getting at is like, let's say that you found a really cool piece of artwork that somebody did as an NFT, and you bought it and you printed it out and you hung it up in your house. And then somebody came over and was like, oh, that's really cool. Whose is that? And that's like, this is so-and-so's and I own that. And then you go over to their house next week and they have the same printed out one there too. And they're like, turns out I own it now too. Well, you don't own the original copy. How can you tell?
Yeah.
So you can actually, you can check it because it's checked the same way.
Right. It has a digital authentication, but
no one else can actually own it though.
Well, yeah, but they could get a picture of it.
Sure.
But they could just do what I just said, and there would be no difference.
There would be a difference, though.
Other than in your heart of heart, you know,
everyone who checks on the internet, like, hey, who owns this painting? It's like that. Just like,
I guess we just don't hold a lot of value in that.
And that's fine. But in the same way that I could go on the internet and print out fucking Dali's painting. Oh, I got Dali's painting. You know, this is a $250,000 painting, but I've got it on my wall, too.
Yeah, but there is a difference in knowing that that's really not a real painting. You can tell the difference.
Exactly.
Yeah,
there is a difference there.
You can see the difference in something like that.
Well, what if someone just copies that thing? Because they have people out there who copy it line for line, and then it looks exactly the same. There's no difference.
If it looks exactly the same, then I want it.
Yeah, I mean, then I'd be content with that.
It's a lot harder to get a really good Dali fake than it is to print out an NFT, I would think.
And not to mention most of the fakes that you get like that in the art world. And the only reason I know this is because my dad are fakes of prints, because it is very hard to mimic the exact brush strokes and whatnot of an artist. So, like, that's the difference, I suppose, is knowing that the original creator has this, they touched this. This was
if that's something that you were concerned about, then Beeple himself actually sends out each one of the NFTs that he sells in a briefcase, and it is sealed completely in the actual video. It has a monitor in there, and it's all completely sealed, and it plays the little clip. Right, and it actually says, it says like the motherfucking real thing. This is motherfucking real. It comes with a little coin on the side. It's kind of hilarious.
That doesn't add a lot for me.
But not that one. But it's like the actual thing. It has a little QR code that has your crypto associated thing on there, but it's the physical thing. You get actual packaging in it, and it's very, very, very difficult for anyone to reproduce it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's still cool that you get something physical with it, but like in the end, you still just have proof of ownership of a file.
Yeah.
It's just very strange.
Sure.
And I don't see, and there's zero value to me.
Okay.
Like,
I believe you.
I know there's value. Like, there's a lot of things that people find valuable. I don't give two shits about.
Exactly.
But I just
like I have vintage guitars. It's old wood. Sure. Like if you want to simplify shit to the nth degree, then yes, it'll come down to it.
What we're talking about is like, it's not just the artists that are making one of a kind art in NFTs. It's fucking a clip of LeBron dunking.
That's stupid.
It's all
that will never not be.
Nobody cares about clowncore.
Exactly.
Like, it's these kind of things. There's no value to it.
I mean, artistically, probably not. You know,
probably.
But when you actually look up shit like Travis paid money for a card.
That's cool as shit.
You think it's cool?
He has it.
I can hold
90% of people. I can 95% of people don't give a shit.
I can bite this.
But like you gotta understand, like your argument falls immediately apart when you look at stuff like that, and you're like,
it does not, because that ditto, I can't just go get that ditto. You have to actually buy that ditto.
You don't though.
Right, like I can't go online, or I can't go online and just make or get this right now.
You could fake it.
Your NFT, I could go online and
just
get
use
it
faking
right now.
it as like an excuse for.
That's exactly what you're talking about. There, you just print it out, which makes it a fake.
Yeah, you can make a fake, but you've seen the fakes of Pokemon cards. They look bad.
They do look bad.
They don't look.
The prints would look awful too.
It's not of an NFT.
Well,
an NFT is an NFT.
Hold on.
I can go on YouTube right now and see LeBron dunking 8 million times.
But again,
it's the same clip,
and it's not fake. It's actually that clip.
The same exact clip.
You're showing a high quality card made by the original distributor and then you're talking about a random ass clip of LeBron, and it's like we're talking
People
about
paid $2 million for it,
and it's stupid.
That's what we're talking about.
I know, but
No,
if
but
you're
okay,
looking towards quality
let's-
things from people who putting actual time into
I'm
stuff,
sure there's a small percentage of NFTs that might be somewhat interesting.
so Beeple is that person, right? And I'm
His
saying
name's
that
Beeple.
yeah, he can name himself whatever the fuck he wants.
No, hold on.
He curses a lot.
The point I'm trying to make here is like if you had a picture from Beeple, like a picture, you could go online and see that, right?
Yes.
And I could have that file. The only difference is, and I still have it. The only difference is that somewhere on a website in a database it says that
you could still have the file though, is what we're saying. Like I can't have that ditto.
Yeah, I can
without
still have that. I just
ditto.
don't have to pay for it.
That's what we're saying.
And it's the real thing. It's actually it.
Yeah. Nothing.
So it's not a fake. You can have the real thing without paying for it.
Okay.
I don't
That's
understand.
just what it is. Like the file is the file. It just doesn't have the thing that says I own the file, but it's the file. It's the same
What
thing.
I'm trying to get at here, guys, is that for like as long as people have been able to make 3D art and animations and whatnot, they've been trying to find a way for people who are really passionate about that to justify something that people can purchase, you know? And this is the first time they've gotten a chance to do something where people who really love this and are super passionate and have spent their entire lives doing this kind of thing can actually have something for people to sell and purchase.
What are you laughing about?
Didn't Patreon come out like a couple years ago?
Patreon's been around forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been doing that for a long time. They sell their stuff on there.
Sure, but it comes out the same way though. It's exactly what you guys are talking about. It's going to be distributed around anyway.
Yeah, but I think what he's saying is it's already existed without it being like a $69 million file.
Well, that's an outlier, right?
God. That has a shine on it.
Oh, sorry.
Holy
What
fuck. You're mad at me, so you're trying to fucking blind me with your watch. Holy shit.
Aaron's like, fuck you.
No, I get it. I like that people are making money, but Beeble's picture is not worth $60 million.
500 pictures in more than a year of his life of work.
Cool. But nobody cared before NFTs were a thing.
A lot of people cared about him. It was all within the small realm.
So
of
was he already making money without NFTs?
Not as much.
Well, duh. He didn't make $60 million. I mean,
not nearly as much. But this is a way for people to.
So I have a small following, right? Like it's not very big at all.
People.
I doubt it's up to Beeple. Yeah,
it's definitely not up to.
But
people.
if I took a picture of me working at editing videos, whatever, for 500 days, it would not still be worth $69
right,
million.
because you didn't actually put any effort into that. You just took a picture.
Did he?
Yes. It wasn't just a.
What?
Okay.
I'm sorry, unless I misunderstand.
It was not just
a picture of him working, right?
No, it's digital art that he made.
He gave himself.
What did you think it was?
I thought he said that he took a picture of himself working every day for.
What the fuck?
No,
I understand.
That wouldn't be
made
worth
a collage
that.
and it was $69 million.
I still don't think his digital art is worth $69 million, but that's because I think art's bullshit.
It's certainly not. But
no, a picture of him working.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, if he's actually got art into it, then that's a little different.
It's a shitload. Like in this,
but so are you gonna pull up the actual thing now? See, that's my problem with it. It's like you can just pull up the actual one.
Yeah, and we
didn't pay $69 million.
Everything.
No, you can't. I cannot have in my hand Spider-Man #1 without
or ditto.
Actually paying for that.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the difference. I can pull up a picture of it online, but that is the thing because it's a digital file anyways. That is ugly. I hate those things.
It's only put up that way because that's the only way they could display them all, but each one is different.
Yeah.
What Beeple?
Beeple.
NFT art? Is it the collage?
That is the one that sold for 69 million, but every single one of his paintings is different, and everyone was done in one day. Those of that one at least was done in one day. You know, a lot of times he spent hours every single time.
I don't think I would buy that one for 69 million just because I can't really tell which all of them are, but some of them look kind of cool.
Dude,
from what
some
I can
of them
tell
are fucking crazy. You know, sometimes he's trying to like say something and they're like some really cool shit like this. And some of them like this is fucking
I found one.
This is not very good for the audio people here.
I know,
they
right?
Can't see anything.
I know. Go fucking Google people. You'll see most of what we're going to see here anyway.
You do work.
Doesn't matter. Anyway, it's another thing that people are just going to have to try to wrap their heads around because it's going to stay and it's going to be a thing. I don't
think it's going to have a lot of lasting power. Personally, I could be wrong. I could definitely be wrong, but I just don't.
Well,
the pretentious are buying.
The pretentious are buying the super expensive ones. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, and the idiots are buying the other ones, like LeBron dunking. Those are the morons.
Those are fucking stupid as shit.
And that's what I mean. Is some of his art is really really cool.
Why?
But I think that what would long-term value.
It all depends on him. You're making a bet, basically. And you're either like, he's going to continue to grow in popularity, especially due to the current events that are going on. And as long as his name as an artist continues to thrive, your art will either increase in value or remain the same at the very least. And that's what people are purchasing.
Yeah. But I'm saying what I think would have longer term value is if he printed out one of these in high quality, signed it himself, and then sent you a certificate of authenticity. I bet you that would hold more value than an NFT.
He did. On top.
Then I bet you that'll hold value.
Yeah, of course. The physical item will hold value as well. Absolutely. But even if that person sold that physical item to somebody else and they didn't actually transfer the art, the crypto art token to them, then it's going to be worth maybe like half as much as it was because the person can't transfer the token over to them without like, well, I mean, you can't, if you separate them, they're not worth as much, obviously. Not nearly as much. But I mean, art is so fucking
stupid. Yeah.
It's all just a matter of perception. You know? Yeah. Someone could make two of the exact same looking thing. One's made by one person who's famous and one person makes it who has no fucking name to them whatsoever. Yeah. It could look ostensibly identical and one will be worth 100 times what the other person is.
I've never understood art.
Yeah.
I just think it's so pointless.
Okay, hold on.
It's all about just what you appreciate. Look at his
stupid face somewhere?
Oh, yeah. Right.
Here, no, I'm going to send you guys one in Discord.
What?
Art or NFT?
It's an NFT.
From whom?
And it's art.
What's it on? Are you sending on Discord?
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, Discord. It's in the main general channel. Art.
I like that.
Art.
Now that's worth $69 million.
That's $69 million.
That's such a confusing,
holy shit,
like fucking collaboration.
There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on.
Kim Jong-un? Is that Un?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah,
with,
that's Un.
With Pikachu.
Il's dead.
Oh, yeah. That's right. That's why Un is.
Well, we thought Un was dead, too.
Yeah, we did. For a minute, we thought he was dead.
Thought he caught the Rona.
We thought he had a heart attack. Was that what happened? I thought he had a heart attack or something, or died on an operating table.
He had a heart surgery thing.
Surgery?
Surgery. He had heart surgery.
That'd be scary to have heart surgery in North Korea.
I know, right?
Yeah, but he's
supreme
more
leader.
Mm-hmm.
So.
But I was going to say, it'd be more scary? The guy doing the surgery. Yeah.
There's like some guy at his head. It's like, hey, if he dies, you die.
Yeah, when they said that he died like in surgery. It's like, oh, so they killed all the doctors.
Mm-hmm. And then they brought in new doctors, brought him back to life.
Yeah.
And then killed them
on the
anyway
table,
because
they're
they
all dead.
allowed the original
There's
death
no
to happen. Yeah, you're fucked.
They bombed the
fucked.
building.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, probably would.
Yeah.
Oh, I should turn on my lights. This will probably look a little bit nicer. Here we go. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. I gotta get my phone.
I think
out.
our NFT conversation is good and over. Did you have something that you wanted to talk about, Cody?
No, Travis had a thing.
Oh, gotcha. But he's focused on his life.
Yeah, but he's paying attention to everything but the podcast. Like
there
usual.
we go.
Like usual.
I'm trying to make the podcast look prettier.
Nobody cares.
See? Bing! I'm brighter.
I don't know if that made it look any better.
Wow.
Now you look like a corpse.
Wow. Keeps Petey. No, I wanted to talk about childhood snacks and how upset I am about them.
Well, that took a very sharp turn right there.
Yeah. No, okay. Back in the 90s, do you guys remember Butterfinger BBs?
Yes.
No.
And they came in the little tubes, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I remember those.
This is going to be a tough segment.
Or, no, they didn't come in a tube necessarily. You could get them in a little bag.
I thought.
And those were the perfect.
Well, wait. M&M did the same thing, and Butterfinger BBs did the same thing, and they all came in little tubes. So you could pop a little thing, Remember that?
M&M did an M&M minis in the
and I
tubes.
thought the Butterfinger,
but Butterfinger BBs, they looked like this. Here, I'll show you here. Butterfinger. Where is Discord?
This is riveting for the audience.
Yeah, they love it. They always love our podcast.
I'm glad that we're doing that.
Anyway,
Butterfinger.
You do that and then continue what you were talking about.
So that was like the perfect ratio of Butterfinger to chocolate.
Okay.
And it's gone now.
Yes, that's.
And I was just curious if there was any candies or stuff like that you guys remember from back then that got discontinued, because that one apparently it was discontinued in 2006. I don't remember them being around that long, actually.
I don't remember candy very well.
I don't remember anything very well.
It doesn't have to be candy. It could be like a snack. Like one of my favorite things to do ever at a place that no longer exists, with a soda that no longer exists, is I would go to Wet n Wild. And every time I went to Wet n Wild, I'd get a churro and an orange slice.
Orange slice was the bomb.
Dude, that was the most orange soda that ever existed. Yeah. Like, in my opinion, it was better than Crush.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Way better than Crush. Even out of the glass bottles. Like, orange slice was the shit.
Dude,
and everybody says it turned into Fanta.
Yeah, but Fanta is not as good.
No. Fanta's pretty shitty, all things considered. It's just sweet. It doesn't have any orange flavor.
We want our oranges back.
Yeah, I want citrus to be citrus. I don't want it to be like this watered down goober of a soda.
The first thing that comes to mind for me was fucking Game Fuel, the original Game Fuel from Halo 2.
Yeah.
That stuff was the fucking bomb. And the thing is I don't know if you remember or not, but after all that disappeared, I actually, like months after it was gone, I actually had one more case of it chilling in the fridge, in the back fridge in my dad's garage. And it was just,
I remember that.
Out of nowhere, I just popped that sucker out, and all of us were just like, dude. It was so cool.
And every now and then we'd all have a Game Fuel and just be like,
It was pretty cool.
Was the original one Halo, or was it World of Warcraft?
No, dude, it was Halo 2. I remember for sure, because I remember that, or Halo 2 or 3, but I know it was Halo.
Because I know eventually they did do a World of Warcraft version. I just don't know if it was. Though. Yeah, it wasn't the orange, was it?
The original fucking Halo one was the best by a solid margin.
Dude, I can't believe how much Mountain Dew we used to drink. That shit's nasty.
None of us could probably have kids.
No, probably not. Cody, did you used to drink Mountain Dew? What was your soda when you were a kid?
Yeah. Why? Why did
Mountain
all
Dew.
of us like Mountain Dew?
I still think it's good. I just don't drink it anymore.
Right.
But
Because it's sugary as fuck.
I'm sure it still
Yeah,
tastes
it's
good,
delicious.
but like I'd die.
it is super good. That's why we liked it so much.
Mm-hmm.
It's so fucking good.
Because we all did the do. We do.
Yeah, Mountain Dew. That's pretty much all I drank. And then Code Red.
Yeah.
Code Red. I never liked Code Red
I
as
did
much.
because it was red.
Why didn't they ever come up with a code blue?
I switched to Coke.
They
Well, remember
It was called like Midnight
yeah,
Blue
they had
or
a blue one.
dark.
because they did that thing where they had
Yeah.
the 3 flavors that you all had to like choose from, right? And they had the online survey and everything. And I don't.
Yeah, that didn't go
no,
so well.
it didn't.
Do you remember what one?
I don't remember what we're talking about here.
I actually don't.
So there was a contest that you could name the next flavor of Mountain Dew.
Okay.
And 4chan naturally got a hold of it.
Ooh, the internet is beautiful.
And so what would you wager was the name that won?
Something random as fuck that has nothing to do with soda at all.
Donkey lips.
Yeah. No, it was Hitler did nothing wrong.
Oh. Of course they did. Uh-huh.
Coincidentally, another one that they did is Taylor Swift was giving away a concert to a school. And you'd vote online for which school got the concert, right?
Right.
Well, 4chan got a hold of that one and sent her to a school for deaf children.
God damn it, that's hilarious. Is that real? I'm going to
That's
fact
not
check
real.
this.
I don't.
That is
no,
real.
I do not.
That is real.
Think that's real.
She didn't do it, but that's what the school that won.
I don't believe you.
Also, Pitbull got sent to a town in Alaska
I feel like
because of
none
that.
of this is true.
And he actually went. No, he really went.
I don't.
Yeah, this is a 4chan history for you.
So I think there was also a situation, I think it had something to do with NASA, and they had, or was it? No, it was, I think it was NASA, but now it doesn't make sense. There was some sort of scientific organization. I'm not going to say it's NASA, it's something. But they were naming their newest ship, and the ship that was supposed to go up to the Antarctic and like go to a whole new location. It was all supposed to be exploration, and they put up the name like, oh, we should have the internet name it or whatever. And they had all this voting.
Oh
and,
no.
The name of the ship was decided to be Bodie McBoatface. And they're like, we can't do that. I'm sorry.
Why did they like? What's wrong with Bodie McBoatface?
But they were nice, and they had the lifeboats, and one of the lifeboats was it printed right on there, Bodie McBoatface. So they kind of were like, okay, we'll still do it, but not like we're not going to print that on the side of our naval ship. And I think that's happened several times, as a matter of fact, because the internet loves to troll people.
Yeah, the internet gets a hold of shit.
There was also a voting for a cereal in like 2007. I can't remember what it was, but there was like this clearly sugary nice sugar like cereal, and then there was like a spinach flavored cereal, and they're like, oh, you gotta vote online to see which one's your favorite, and they had like all like these animations associated with it, and obviously the spinach was like the evil one, and like the sugary one was like, oh yeah, we're gonna go and defeat the evil guy, so on and so forth. And of course it was just the beginning of all the trolling in like 2007 2008, and the spinach won. And they like shut the whole poll down and deleted the website and just put out the sugary cereal anyway.
That's why if you're gonna do a vote thing, you gotta make it rigged.
Yeah.
If you're gonna put up a voting thing, just pick the winner, like WWE does on Taboo
Or
Tuesday.
either that, be prepared for the consequences. Like, I think the best thing to do is, one, don't allow for options to be created by the internet.
Oh,
have your options preset. Because that's how you end up with Bodie McBoatface or Hitler did nothing wrong. Do.
I still don't believe that one's real. The Mountain Dew one.
I kind of believe that one. The
Mountain
Taylor
Dew,
Swift
I
one,
will give you the
no
article. Taylor Swift.
Stop it.
School for
Do you have an example of that by chance?
Of what?
Of the internet being terrible?
No.
You don't?
No. I don't even remember
Use
things.
the-
All right. I am just going to share my screen, and I will show you what is the very first thing when you look this up.
Horseman School for the Deaf.
It actually happened.
But the article's from the Rolling Stone, though. Taylor Swift sends cash to the Boston Deaf School.
so.
Decides that. Okay.
Yeah, that really happened. And
God
now
damn it.
we'll do Hitler did...
This is my
Nothing.
least
It-
favorite.
It comes
Oh,
up
look, what's the
automatically.
first-
Oh, God.
The first results.
They did mock-ups. I love the mock-ups. God damn it. That's terrible.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Wait.
it's a real thing, yeah.
What does that say? How can we both myself? Oh, we can both?
Is this the... Oh, that's the poll. Look.
So
This is the actual contest winning. Hitler... Gushing...
Granny. Fapple. Fapple. I love Fapple.
Fapple.
Diabetes.
Gushing Granny. Granny squirt. Gushing Granny. Gushing Granny.
Well, okay, hold it.
Fabulous
Okay,
apple.
okay. Hold the fuck on, okay? It has Fapple on there like 3 times. Gushing Granny. Like 4 different iterations of Gushing Granny. We should have gone for Gushing Granny, okay? Because
That's ridiculous.
I think that would have been the way to go, don't you? I think so.
Oh, God.
I would have been.
I told you these were real,
I would have
though.
been pretty happy with that, actually. Or
Gushing
Why would
Granny.
they think letting people pick the names was a good idea?
that's a terrible idea.
You just give them
why
options.
did my camera
give
shut
them
off again?
3 options of good names.
Yeah.
Okay, my camera shut off again. I don't know why it's been doing that lately.
Because you're stupid.
I like diabetes, though.
I think the diabetes was a good one. Gushing Grannies.
They should have gone with Fapple. I like Fapple. Because it ties into the whole spermicide thing, you know?
Sure.
You know, it's like being
my gosh.
self-aware, you know that there's self-awareness and such, you know?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why you guys would doubt that the internet would do something.
No, we
like
don't
this.
doubt that the internet would do something. I doubted that a company would be dumb enough to let people name a thing Hitler did nothing wrong do.
I thought
Oh no, they didn't allow it
No,
to
I
happen.
know, but they allowed it to be put up on the fucking leaderboard and shit.
Yeah, they did.
Like that's ridiculous. If you're gonna do a poll, you need to have options that you're okay with.
yeah.
Gushing Grannies.
I like Fapple.
Oh
Fapple's
no.
the best.
How did we end up here from what
I don't know.
sort
Why
of
does it
took a
matter?
left turn.
That's
childhood
that is
bad.
this podcast. That's why only 4 people watch.
fabulous apple?
Well,
Oh my
Fair
gosh.
Cody.
Huh.
Yeah, it was the Dub the Do contest. That's what it was. Yep.
Okay. Cody,
What?
Yeah.
do you have anything you want to
I
talk
got
about?
nothing.
You got nothing.
Nope.
Nothing.
Nope.
Did that?
I had all
Did
kinds
that.
of things last week. I got nothing this.
Didn't you have something left over from last week? You said we'll talk about in the next one.
Yeah.
I
If
have
I
something
did, I
that we could
forgot
talk
it,
about
so-
that both of you would talk about.
Go for it.
What about Juji?
Oh,
I guess we could
Yeah.
talk about that.
so Cody and I are fans of a.
Are you like far away from your mic or something?
Yes, I moved back for a second.
He was
Uh,
getting comfy.
I was getting too comfy where everything sounded.
I know
like
that's what I want to do too. Just the whole podcast be
Right.
like from us all the way over here.
Right. So
nobody can even hear.
Yeah, just be like,
I'm just gonna get us different mic stands so both of us can be just like.
Yeah, can we just like put it on my head?
Pretty much.
And just put it right in front of my face.
Well, I mean, we'll just hang it right in front.
Yeah, the video podcast will be terrible.
Is great.
Right.
We're all just chilling.
I enjoy
just
this.
Terrible.
Okay.
But
Look,
so
I can even move my mic over here and just point it at my face like this.
That's
still sounds good.
There you go. He's so comfy. Look at the comfy boy.
Look at you're comfortacular.
I'm so fucking comfy right now. Tell me a story about Tom and
The first part of that story is that there is no longer a Tom and Junji.
Oh.
Unfortunately, they have parted ways for a multitude of reasons, not the least of which is a lot of money.
Yeah.
My original guess was a sex scandal. Apparently, I was very wrong.
I don't know what you thought that would be.
Right.
What is the sex scandal?
I don't.
A lot of YouTubers and influencers talk to fans.
Oh, you mean like that?
On the internet
thinking with Tom and Juji.
Yeah.
I was like, what do you think they did?
Well, that's what
my first association with that was like he
they
did it with
each other or
Juji's
something.
wife or something.
I was thinking that maybe like I thought maybe Tom was getting pictures or something that he shouldn't have, or something.
The problem is their audience is not like 16-year-old girls.
No, it's like me and Aaron.
Yeah,
I know, but even if they're
30-something
older, aren't
guys.
they?
Yeah.
Even if they were like older girls, like aren't those guys married?
It's not girls. It's
Tom is
mostly,
very single.
Yeah, it's mostly guys, and Tom is single.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Well, then that wouldn't be so bad, I guess.
It'd be fine, actually.
What you're doing is terrible for the video podcast, just so you know.
So
they like it. Johnny D is okay with it.
Sure.
Which, by the way, I would like to thank Johnny D for joining our Discord page. Journey.
Yeah.
Good job, Johnny.
Johnny, you're the man.
Johnny D's the best fan ever.
And you could be the best fan too.
Johnny D now, and let Aaron finish.
Apparently, what had happened
but now
was
he sucks.
at some point in time.
Is Aaron talking? I can't hear him at all.
Well, if you would stop talking, you'd probably be able to hear him.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, what had happened was, at some point in time, which I don't know if it's been fully disclosed, but over the course of like the last year, Tom has been smuggling money out of their business together, Grip Genie.
Goddamn smuggler.
And gambling it away. And it's been to a total of $120,000.
Yeah, close to it. It was like 119 and something.
Mm-hmm. And
that's a lot of money to gamble. He must be very bad.
Well, apparently he was financing other people to gamble too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I read some of the stuff on the court doc.
And
why would you do that?
The other thing is he was playing like high stakes poker, which is it's high stakes. Like, obviously, it's a lot of money.
Stakes are pretty high.
Yeah,
in high stakes.
One of those things where it like actually means what it says it means.
A lot of money goes in this place.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you can make some serious money, or your camera could die.
Okay.
Camera,
why?
Camera could die.
But people who get any kind of addiction is bad.
What?
Addiction's
bad.
Yeah, go figure, right?
What? No way.
At alcoholism, it's not a good thing. And fucking being hooked on the heroines is a bad thing. And doing the gambles all the time and stealing money from your friends and your company it's a bad thing.
Yeah, definitely.
If you do not have enough self-control to not rip off your closest friend, you are doing something wrong.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, but I guess from what Cody has told me is Juji's actually known that he done fucked up for a while, and they were trying to work it out, but Tom was still kind of being a douche.
Yeah, apparently he was supposed to like pay the money back, and he never did, and he took more money.
Oh, that's cold.
What? What are you doing, Travis?
No,
He's doing it again. He doesn't pay any attention to anything that's going on. This is why he plays with everything.
This is why the podcast is bad, Travis. It's because you don't pay attention.
No, I'm trying to make it to where my fucking camera doesn't turn off every 5 seconds. Okay,
by messing with the color temperature.
Shit. You dirty fucking.
He could have figured this out at any time before the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
You giant grandma gusher.
Okay. Anyway, it's really sad because Juji's awesome, and we all love him who've been watching this channel for a good long time. But that dynamic that they had was incredibly entertaining, and it was really fun, and it was pretty important for the channel. Now, I think Juji's learned a lot from working with Tom for so long, and Tom is one of those very, very, very enigmatic personalities where he gets out there and
just go on. I'll listen. Travis doesn't need to. It's fine.
Gets out there and really kind of pushes him to do new things and whatnot.
I was trying so hard. Fucking validation. I didn't want to validate him at all.
Okay. So,
oh fuck.
Let's not.
Oh shit! I tried. I'm sorry, buddy. Oh shit. So yeah, Tom and Juji. Thanks. Travis, you're terrible.
I need more coffee.
No, don't. We're almost at the end of this.
Okay, I'm done. I'm done.
15 more minutes.
Just finish. You were in the middle of a thing.
He fucking whatever.
This podcast sucks.
They broke up. It's fine.
This show sucks.
Boo. I didn't know that would do that.
That you not paying attention to anything that anybody is saying is gonna upset us?
No. I didn't know that my camera would have Bugs Bunny.
He doesn't care about us. He cares about what the camera can do.
Yeah. It's ADHD, everybody.
I was just trying to find settings to make my camera not shut off, and then it just did that.
Focus on the conversation.
Yeah, just do that later.
What is so hard about just like paying attention for 1 hour to talk to your friends?
The second it's about something he doesn't care about, he's done. He
just
checks out.
Fucking out.
Yeah. And right now he's doing something with the camera, but we can't see.
Definitely.
So
I shut it off so I didn't have to fucking look at your stupid face doing this stupid thing.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah, you are. You stupid idiot. Continue, Aaron. We gotta power through. This is what this show is. Just powering
through.
Just keep going.
It's always at fucking my expense for some reason.
Not always.
I'm gonna start getting some
Cody.
metrics here.
The first like year of the podcast was me and Travis just going at each other.
That's
hating
true.
each other.
Every episode, yeah. So it's just shifted a little bit. That's all.
Yeah.
It'll shift again.
I'm not sure if I'm totally happy with this.
Well, too bad, buddy. This is what it is now.
I'm great. Yeah. This is what I look forward to every week.
Hey,
it's just sadness throughout the week.
Fighting Travis for a year. Now you got to fight both of us, I guess.
Sweet. The metrics only shifted a little. Now it's everyone versus me.
They shifted quite a bit.
Sweet.
Yeah. Well, no. I tried to ignore his camera shit. It was too much. The bear with the roses got me.
I'm terrible.
I was strong with the fucking dancing lion. Oh, shit.
Anyway, Juju released a 40-second video that sounded like basically a scripted thing that he said, hey, Tom's no longer with the channel. Future collaboration will not be possible. I'm going to continue to make videos.
That had to be from a lawyer, I think.
Yeah, seriously. You could just tell by the way that he was saying it. He's like, I'm really excited about all the stuff that I'm going to do in the future. He had like the quarter of a smile for a second. He tried, didn't make it.
Yeah.
And it sucks too, because he's usually such a good-natured guy. He's like, he's an entertaining person.
Yeah.
And you can he exudes like this awesome energy of like he wants everyone to just be their best.
Yeah.
And he's wholesome as fuck.
Oh yeah.
Really, he really is. And to see him have to go through this, especially someone that they trusted so much, is really big.
Yeah, it sucks. What?
I heard a Travis chuckle.
Okay. He's probably doing stupid bullshit.
But it sucks because we've both been following this channel for a long time now, and really grown accustomed to like this.
Sorry, I was trying to get the fucking cord. I almost knocked the fucking mic out.
Right. I need to get you something that's not like squiggly.
Yeah, it would be nice if it wasn't constantly banging into the mic. I'm very fidgety, so
I'll get you something else.
that's okay. But anywho, yeah.
But yeah, with us, I don't know, getting used to the way that the dynamic was and all of the way that the videos were, it's going to be a weird change going from like the almost hyperactive symmetry between those two guys, and now back to just Juji. And I know there's going to be like a break-in period essentially.
Yeah.
But I think he's still going to make some really good videos.
I think so. And even like, we even stopped watching their content for the last couple months.
Yeah.
Because it just got a little too much, I think.
You could tell that there was the kind of the magic was gone.
Yeah.
And something was just not right. And it wasn't.
Yeah. I just stopped. I didn't really put anything together. I just stopped liking the content. I was like, wow, this hasn't been great.
Yeah, it was like a subconscious thing.
Yeah. So I just kind of stopped watching, and then this happened. Now it kind of makes sense.
Right. Yeah, because for a minute there, like, I don't know, say a year ago or something, every single video I was like so looking forward to because everything was like awesome. They were always doing really cool collaborations. They were so much fun to watch. The vibe that they had on the channel was just fucking awesome, you know. And now it's just it deviated so far from that, so far. And I don't. Well, I mean, I understand what happened now.
Yeah, like a lot of their content got kind of strange too. Because even like Tom started to get a little like pretentious about his workouts and his diets and like the way they were doing things, and they got a little preachy about certain things.
Yeah, I noticed
and
that
it
too.
Stopped being fun. It just kind of got okay. You're just another guy trying to tell people how to do everything. Yeah, and that's not what it used to be. So
it's like, hey, we're gonna.
I feel like that'd be really sad. I feel like that'd be really sad, like just because you have to try to go on after that. And
well,
what do you do?
You know, it's kind of like, you know, mommy and daddy broke up. You know, it really is. You know, these are two guys we've been watching for a really long time, and their entertainment's kind of become somewhat a part of our lives. You know,
and it was weird watching Juji's last video without him.
Yeah, it was really weird.
Yeah,
and the fact.
That's what Cody was saying,
Of course, he wouldn't have, you know, mentioned anything about it in the video. There's no reason to. He's already addressed it, you know. But for him to not say anything about it and it just be gone, it's weird. Yeah. It is weird. I totally understand why he did it, because that's exactly what he should do.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect him to mention it at all from now on.
Definitely not.
But it was weird. It was really weird to watch. It was cool though, because now he's finally got his massive, way too big gym.
I know, for one guy. Holy fuck.
It's stupid that he has a gym that big.
Right?
Yeah, I thought like he opened a public gym from what Cody was telling me.
He really
with this
could.
Place, but no, it's his gym.
It's fucking crazy. It's a massive, massive gym, and it's got like a whole like section that's like up on a different story. You know,
it's ridiculous,
and it's all of his cardio and calf workout stuff. So he's like, I don't want to do them. I don't want to think about them. So I keep them up there.
Yeah, he doesn't like his calves or cardio workouts,
which is hilarious.
But he seemed happy because he finally fulfilled, you know, that goal. They've been working towards that gym for time.
Yeah,
and but there was also a little bit of sadness there. I think it's kind of hard to watch sometimes.
Yeah,
because he didn't look all like 100% happy, like he should be. I think it's finished.
Right. He probably has maybe a little bit of the same thought that we have, and that's a lot of gym for one guy.
It is a lot.
And he might have been building it with the expectation.
I feel like that'd be a lot of gyms for two guys. I feel like that'd be a lot of gyms for two guys.
It'd be, yeah, but with two guys there, at least it's like somewhat justified. You know, they'd make a ton of videos in there.
It's still ridiculous.
It's still ridiculous, but also he's going to have collabs in there with a bunch of people and whatnot.
I feel like you're going to see a lot of his friends popping in there.
Definitely. And he's going to have a lot more close friends that are going to be coming over a lot more often in videos, I'm sure, just to make it all feel a little less just Juji.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, he even in that one, he already had people over like benching with him and everything, which was actually kind of funny. I don't know if you saw that part where he had a guy test out their new bench, and he put like 275 on it, and he told the guy to get 3 reps, and he did 1, like powered out 1, and couldn't get any more. And then like it took Juji a couple minutes, but he's like, wait, did I put 275 on there? And I was like, yeah, I've never done that before. It's like, you just PR'd and I asked you to do 3 reps? I'm an asshole. He's like, no wonder you were looking at me like I was crazy. Didn't even realize how much weight he was putting on for the guy. That was pretty good.
Poor guy. Funny.
He got it though.
Yeah.
He'd never done that weight before, and he got a full rep out of it.
He had to have been pretty close to it before, though.
Probably, but it's still
that's awesome.
He said when you told me to do 3, I was like, I don't think I can do that. That's pretty heavy. Yeah, so
that's pretty cool.
It's another one of those moments, I think, that like Juji doesn't have the same perception of weight as most people do. I know,
right?
Because he was just throwing weight on it and it's like, yeah, do 3. And didn't realize that 275 is a lot to a person.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was fun.
How much does he usually do?
Juji, when he was doing that prep for the powerlifting, wasn't he benching like over 5?
I think it was.
Yeah.
I know it was at least 450.
Good fucking God.
I think
That's
at
disgusting.
the meet he got like 5 somehow. I think. Yeah. It's close to 5 at least.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's a strong motherfucker.
Yeah. I feel like that would just make you die. Like
it would if you're not Juji.
It would make you die.
Yeah.
It would make me die. It would make
die.
all of us die.
Mm-hmm.
Not Juji.
Real fast though.
Yeah. Speaking of bench press, the bench press world record just got broken.
Really?
I just saw it right now.
Just now?
Just like a few minutes ago, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Huh?
Ooh.
What did Travis say?
I don't know.
How much was it?
782 pounds.
But it's like probably only like 5 pounds over the old max, right?
I think it's like a pound over the old max. But Julius Maddox.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
The fucking massive dude. Just benches all the time.
He's a Russian guy, right?
No.
He's a big black dude.
Oh, okay.
Sounds familiar.
Oh, okay. I don't know who that is.
He benches all the time. It's like what he does.
Why?
What do you mean why? Because he can.
I think the camera died.
No, my camera.
I thought he was like, why would he do that? Because he could? So he did it?
Because he should.
We've had the camera off this whole time. Why is that a thing?
Just so you know, your text is mirrored.
Yeah.
I know.
This is so stupid. So stupid. Oh, fuck. The glasses are my favorite.
My favorite is that they follow me. It's really good.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. You got nothing? So
Kills
congratulations to Julius Maddox. Oh, fuck.
We recognize accomplishments such as those.
That
on
is
this
ridiculous,
channel.
though. Could you ever imagine trying to do that much weight?
Not even close.
782 pounds.
The thought of like 400 pounds feels like that's never, ever, ever, ever going to be possible.
Right.
And then for that to be nearly...
How much is the most you've done?
I don't max very often. Hell, since like Rona hit, I haven't gotten anywhere close.
Yeah, I haven't done shit.
I haven't gone to the gym.
Yeah, I'm not saying like you have to currently be doing it. What's the most you've ever done? Like that was it.
I think I got 205 once.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I've never been a very good bencher.
I mean,
Me either. I'm awful.
You would have been. You would have been really good.
Yeah. I was getting better.
Well, even like in ninth grade when I was actually... Oh, you mean Cody.
But...
My glasses get smaller. He turns his head. Oh my god, he turns his head to get smaller.
It's terrible.
Well, yeah, it's got to
awesome.
compensate for...
Oh boy.
Oh,
Yeah. I don't know. I never really got that high up to, because once I was getting better at benching, that's when I hurt my shoulder and I stopped doing everything, and then Corona hit and stopped doing everything
more. The thing is, I think you really are built for a good bench, because you got pretty damn wide shoulders and you have just a generally beefy chest.
Yeah, I'm a beefy boy.
Yeah,
I'm beefy.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. I think I was getting a lot better. I got up to 185 there before I got hurt. I was doing 185 for 3.
Yeah.
So
that means that your max should have been like 15% above that.
Okay.
Which I think that would have put you right where I hit too.
About 205-ish.
Right about 205.
That's what I was thinking where I might have been, but yeah, I got hurt, and then because I was getting really getting close to a lot of my mini goals I had set for that my shoulder. That's feeling better, so I think I'm going to start easing my way into some weights.
Yeah.
I got some 15s.
I would be very, very, very light. I'm a professional. I've
got 15s at the house, but I'm not gonna go crazy.
Well,
is it about that time?
It is so far beyond about that time.
This is the worst episode of all time.
These ones oddly work for me. I don't know why.
This is the worst episode we've ever done.
It is.
We might want to just get rid of this one
by a wide margin.
Yeah, this one might be in the garbage.
You don't like granny gushers?
I think
that was the most entertaining part of this entire video, was the Mountain Dew for a second. Anyway, with that being said, you didn't like this video.
There's no way.
Don't hit the like button. Don't share. Don't fucking do anything. Just ignore this. You're not here. There's nobody here.
I can give
Don't
myself
worry about
hats.
it.
Nobody stayed.
No. Don't do anything. Fucking continue not hitting 5 stars because you can't.
Yeah. But even if you could, don't.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bernie Sanders.
Yeah.